On August 12, 2023, Shale tweeted, "White girl, save me. White girl. Save me, white girl." This is the Museum of Twitter, the show where we talk about the most important tweets in the history of Twitter.com. This is one of those tweets, well, series of tweets, that's actually not that important with what it actually says, and more the memes that spun off of it. But for context, these are not the only 3 tweets that were tweeted. Shale also tweeted, "When the racist white femcel exists, white girl, and Jesus Christ, a white girl." You can understand why those tweets were not included when people made their own parodies of it. And honestly, I don't care to know what was going on in Shale's mind, because, I think we all kind of get it. He wanted a white girl. Now, is it very funny to juxtapose this with his profile photo? Of course it is. Now, Googling does confirm that profile photo is of a Fat Yoshi, so take that for what you will. Now, according to Know Your Meme, fairly shortly after this was posted, it was screenshotted and edited to say different things. And I think you can understand why it's a great template. For one, even though I technically was reading the tweets out of order, obviously you're supposed to read tweets from bottom to top when in a timeline, the way that they're spaced out is just funny. That he had all these thoughts basically 6 hours apart, and that he's still trying to get saved by the same thing. And so it sets itself up to be a really funny meme to just replace white girl with something. One of the first iterations was from Brooklyn on Twitter, who said Zelda, and then replaced white girl with twink. But most of the uses of it are people sharing their own desperation of a thing that they're just hoping will save them. I apologize I don't have sources for a lot of these because they're just in a gallery on Know Your Meme or reposted on Instagram. This actually was a meme despite the fact that it started on Twitter, didn't really get its biggest legs on Twitter. Anyway, one of them says, $7 beverage, save me. $7 beverage, save me $7 beverage. Hyperfixation, save me. Hyperfixation. Save me, hyperfixation. One I definitely can relate to. Structured routine. Save me. Structured routine. Save me, structured routine. Spotify Premium. Save me. Spotify Premium. Save me, Spotify Premium. And a more specific and more wistful one related to music is music my father listens to. Save me. Music my father listens to. Save me, music my father listens to. I think that this one is very revealing as to why this meme is so effective, is because, when you're getting to the place where in order to try to feel good, you listen to the music your father listens to, you're in a pretty dark place, and you are in the place where you'd start tweeting, "Save me, please save me." A slightly more positive version of this is trip to the beach, save me. Trip to the beach, save me, trip to the beach. The undercurrent of most of these, especially when it's about something that'll make you feel better, is that, it's not gonna work. A trip to the beach is not gonna save you. No one thing could save you like that. Same with this one. Thick-ass book I've been saving for the holiday break. Save me. Thick-ass book I've been saving for the holiday break. Save me, thick-ass book I've been saving for the holiday break. We want that book to save us. We want that trip to the beach to save us, but, we know it's not going to. It might make us feel good, but it's not gonna save us. And people are looking for time passing to save them, like Poop retweeting, "Octubre, save me. Octubre. Save me, Octubre." This one's bilingual. And now it's November, and I don't want to cast any aspersions to Poopery. Maybe they had the best month possible, but guess what? I don't think that October saved them. And it's nothing specific to them. A month can't save anyone. And I think the one that makes the subtext of all this text is from Sita, which is, "Anything save me. For the love of God, save me literally anything at all." Memes can express a lot of different feelings, a lot of funny feelings, but I think it's special that a meme, and this is completely unintentional, obviously Shale did not mean this when they tweeted their thoughts about white girls, a meme that expresses quiet desperation. Because what is the experience of living in the modern age but swinging from thing to thing hoping that it will save you? And you might get joy, you might get some relief, but it's never enough because you're not looking for joy and relief, you're looking to be saved. But what even is that? It's such an abstract thought, it's not a thing that actually can happen. And I can say that, I know that, but that doesn't mean that I'm not looking for whatever thing is next to save me. It's why it's crazy making. Now, this has been used in more specific circumstances. I found 2 examples related to gaming. This gaming Tumblr trans gamerism said about Baldur's Gate 3, "Guidance cantrip, save me. Guidance cantrip. Save me, guidance cantrip." Not sure what that means. And on r/Baracho, Bumblebee said, "2 pair is always my go-to. 2 pair, save me. 2 pair, save me, 2 pair." And I found 2 different tweets relating it to the local politics of the 2 biggest metros in the United States. On r/LA Metro, which is a subreddit dedicated to the metro rail system in Los Angeles, which, yes, it does exist. You would know that if you watch Michael Mann's 2004 film Collateral. Realistic Word says, "LA Metro fans be like, D-line extension, save me. D-line extension. Save me, D-line extension." I love how much memes can communicate because, I've never had a conversation with someone really in-depth about the LA Metro, but I can just tell what type of person this is that this person's talking about because, I can imagine in my head someone be like, no, it's all gonna be good once the D-line gets extended. An example I felt in my bones as a New Yorker was when 11 days ago, Hakeem Jeffries still refused to endorse Lauren Mamdani. Mrs. Detective Pikachu posted on Blue Sky, "Chia-Say, save me. Chia-Say, save me, Chia-Say," referring to New York City Council member Chia-Say, who apparently has been mulling primarying Hakeem Jeffries. Regular viewers know I like when a meme is versatile, so I think it's very great that this meme both can encompass human despair and wanting the Speaker of the House primaried. Look, I don't know what's gonna save us. I don't think anything can save us, but I don't blame us for trying. The one that I actually related to the most, the one that I felt like, yep, this is actually gonna save me maybe, is from Sandboxer on Tumblr, which says, "Elaborate spreadsheet, save me. Elaborate spreadsheet. Save me, elaborate spreadsheet." Because truly, I have spent more time trying to be saved by making new and more elaborate spreadsheets for as long as I've been alive. That's not true. Really only for the last 10 years of my life, but that's still a decade of my life. And have any of those elaborate spreadsheets saved me? No, not in a final sense, but I think in some way they've saved me on a day-to-day basis. There have been a lot of days that have been good days because I was working on an elaborate spreadsheet. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we can be saved. Maybe the idea of like being saved once and for all is not possible, but we get saved in tiny amounts along the way. But I think it's fairly safe to say that Shale did not get saved by whatever white girl he was imagining. Follow me for a new tweet every day, and if you like the show, please go to patreon.com/Museum of Twitter. We get to vote on what I cover on Subscriber Sundays, and you get a weekly bonus episode called Museum of Not Twitter.